All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We have breaking news that we want to get across to you today. Again, we are live here at End Time Headlines. This is news and headlines from a prophetic perspective. I know it is election day. I know many of you guys are going to the polls and you're casting your ballots, but we've got some breaking news I want to get to you, and we've got a lot to talk about. But I want to spend a lot of your time. Give me about 20 minutes. I want to talk about a new report that is indicating that Iran is likely to launch 400 ballistic missiles at Israel tonight on election night. Again, this is breaking news coming over the wire, and we're going to get into this and a couple other reports that are indicating that things could get a little bit bumpy if they're not already crazy. So buckle up. We got a lot to cover today.
The following program is brought to you by friends and partners of End Time Headlines.
All right, what's going on, guys? Again, this is End Time Headlines, news and headlines from a prophetic perspective. I appreciate you guys stopping in and catching this breaking news alert. Again, we'll be broadcasting today at 2 p.m. Eastern, but we will not be broadcasting tonight. But this was not scheduled, but this is something I definitely wanted to talk about. And I want to go right into this. Again, this is a new report. World Israel News reporting that Iran is likely to launch 400 ballistic missiles at Israel on election night. Let's get into this article. A prominent Iranian military analyst, again, is warning that there is a, quote, high likelihood that Iran will strike Israel tonight. This is Tuesday, November 5th, as the U.S. presidential election results are tallied in order to, quote, generate maximum publicity. Very interesting. Again, this is according to a senior individual with the Washington Institute who wrote on his X account that he believes that Iran may, quote, launch a massive attack on the Jewish state in the immediate future. Quote, the newest round in the Iranian regime-Israel long-range fires war is near, perhaps on Tuesday evening as polls close in the U.S. to overshadow the winter announcement. This time, the regime will likely use up to, and now he states 400 missiles, if not more. Now, this is a very interesting prediction here, aiming at disabling major Israeli air defenses. Now, keep in mind, guys, this comes on the heels of the report in which the last time that Israel struck Iran, they disabled and dismantled their defense systems, leaving them bare and not able to defend themselves. And thus, there was another report indicating that Iran, when they would strike, now this is going to be interesting to see how this plays out as well. According to intelligence and other reports, Iran, if and when they carry out the next strike, and all indications indicate that they are going to strike. It was a matter of conflict. Whether it was going to happen before the election, which obviously that didn't happen, whether it was going to happen during the election, and we're yet to see, we're holding our breath to see if that takes place, or if they will wait until they see the results of the election and then carry out this attack. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comment section under the chat. Will Iran strike tonight? Or will they wait? Will they wait to see who wins the election? Also, again, guys, help us out. Hit that like button. We'd appreciate you guys helping us by getting the word out there. And you could do that simply by taking just 1 or 2 seconds. Hit that like button. It helps get eyes on this breaking news alert, our ministry, all these updates, and so on and so forth as well. Also, if all intelligence is correct, Iran will not carry this attack out on their soil. But from indications I've read and studied, or researched rather, that it will come from Iraq. The next attack will come out of Iraq. Now, I want to show you, there is a threat. Of course, Iran continues to make these threats, but I want to show you this. Hold on, let me pull this up so you can see this. Iran is preparing attack on Israel with powerful weaponry not used previously. Now, again, this is from the Times of Israel, and I want to read this. Iran is preparing an attack on Israel that will use more powerful warheads and, quote, other weapons that have not been used in its previous two attacks. Again, this is according to Iranian and Arab officials that were briefed on these plans, who told this to the Wall Street Journal. So you can do what you want with that. Whether or not that is true and whether or not that happens, it is yet to be seen. An Egyptian official tells the Wall Street Journal that Tehran has warned Cairo privately that its response to Israel's airstrikes on its territory on the 26th of October, which was in retaliation for the Islamic Republic's October 1st ballistic missile attack, will be, quote, strong and complex. An Iranian official reportedly says that because its military lost 4 soldiers and a civilian, there is a, quote, necessity to respond. The report also says that Iran's military will be involved in the operation, marking a departure from the April 13th, 14th, and October 1st missile attacks, which were also carried out by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. The official says the attacks will target Israeli military sites, and they say that it will be much more aggressive than last time, and that, quote, Iraqi territory may be used to launch these projectiles. Again, so here's what we can gather from this information. Again, there is new reports indicating, if you're just joining us live here on YouTube, there is fresh reports indicating that Israel could carry out a strike against Israel tonight during U.S. elections to, quote, maximize attention or potential here. Again, this source indicates that, aligned with recent reports that Iran will include previously unused weapons in this attack, this individual who leaked this information says that Tehran launched these type of ballistic missiles, which have a 2,000 kilometer range. These are hypersonic Fatah missiles, which can reportedly evade Israel's air defenses. And again, this comes also on the heels, guys, of Kim Jong-un, who's also flexing his, I guess you could say, his muscle, whatever you want to call that. He also, there was reports overnight in which there were more missiles that were launched by North Korea. So everything is on edge right now. Tensions are high. I've talked about, I've warned that one of the things that we prayed about again last night when we prayed was to watch out for false flags, watch out for these type of events. So this is something to be in prayer about, as if there's not a lot more on your plate to pray about today. Here's yet more. So again, we'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section below. Again, if you're just joining us, let us know your thoughts on this. Will Iran carry out a strike tonight on the very night of U.S. elections, or will they strategically wait until they see who will win the election, and then they'll be able to determine whether or not they can carry out such an attack and what the ramifications would be? Because again, I believe the consequences of such an event would probably be different on Donald Trump's watch versus the current administration, but it won't even matter. Even if the election tonight goes in the favor of Trump, this current administration will still be in office all the way through until January. So buckle up, guys. It's going to get interesting. And again, if we have any more breaking news alerts today, we'll be sure to get you up to par with what we're doing. And again, guys, if you've not downloaded our free app, this is the best way to keep up with all this information. You can do this right here by going to our app store, or your app store, Apple, Android. Download it today. Hit yes to push notifications. And this, we didn't even get a chance to put this notification out on our website. Once we get this all up and done, we'll send that notification out so you guys can get that and get that information, because this will be something that we'll keep our eyes on throughout the whole day. And of course, guys, as always, if this ministry bless you, encourage you, stop by, pray about becoming a monthly partner. You can stop by, sow a seed, give back to the ministry. Whereas if you're, for your, just, as a gratification, if it's something that you're grateful for, excuse me, I'm getting tongue tied, guys. And you wish to be a blessing back, you can do that 2 different ways, electronically, or again, through the main website, and also right there, by check or money order at End Time Headlines, P.O. Box 1391, Monroe, Georgia 30655. So, guys, we're going to sign off for now. Again, don't forget 2 p.m. Eastern. We've got a great podcast, and it's dealing with the days of Noah and Lot. You don't want to miss this, so be sure to tune in for that as well. So, until we see you guys on the next one, have a blessed and safe election day. We'll see you soon.
Thank you for listening to the End Time Headlines podcast. We pray that you've been blessed and equipped by today's message. For more information about how you can help partner with our ministry, please visit endtimeheadlines.org.